All right, coaches, welcome to our new Coach Basics group. This is our Legacy United Coach Academy, and I'm really excited to kick this off for you guys today. My name is Val Bazo. For those of you who don't know me, I am the creator of Legacy United. I am a 10-star diamond, two-time elite coach. I have been coaching now for about 3 years. I am from Gulfport, Mississippi, way down here in the Gulf Coast. And the beauty of this business that I love so much is the fact that we can live anywhere and run a business. So it's really exciting, and I can't wait to share with you guys just a little bit today about this new coach kickoff. I'm going to give you a tour of your back office, kind of taking you through exactly what to do, where to find it, all of that great stuff. But a little backstory about me, for those of you who don't know who I am. I started coaching about 3 years after doing Beachbody programs for about 6 years and never having any idea about the coaching opportunity. Don't know how I missed out on that one, but I always believe that it's God's timing is everything. So 3 years ago was my time. I signed up and I was a skeptic. It took me about 5 or 6 weeks before I actually pulled the trigger and signed up. And I signed up because I could sign up for free with the military discount. So that was kind of the kicker for me and what incentivized me to give it a try. I believed in the products because obviously I had done the programs for so long and I believed that it would work, but I had tried like every home business known to man before this and nothing ever worked, as I was always saying. So I wanted to make sure that whenever I joined that I was doing something that like I had passion for. And I had that like little gut feeling every time I would hear about coaching or every time my coach would message me a little bit of information about it. I just had like this calling, and I believed that it was totally God just like whispering, listen to me. This is what I want you to be doing with your life. So I signed up with the military discount, and I quickly got on to a Monday night team call. As most of you have seen in our team pages, we all have kind of different call times and call topics, but I got on, and my coach, her name is Melanie Mitro. She is the #1 coach in the entire organization this is her second year now, but she was leading the call 3 years ago, and I'll never forget her talking about her story, kind of like I am to you. And she was like, I just kind of went into this business saying, I have a passion for helping people. I believed in the products because, I've done them. I know that they work. And I wanted to change my life and be able to stay at home with my kids. And she said, if I can do it, why not you? And those words ring true, and I talk about them all the time because that was my kicker. That was my turning point where I was like, okay, I'm done making excuses for myself. I'm done making excuses for my life. I want so much more for my family. I want to dig out of the debt that we were in. I want a better relationship for my husband. I was 15 pounds heavier than I am now. I felt miserable in my own skin, and I was dealing with depression and anxiety, all while my husband was deployed, and we had moved from Pennsylvania to Gulfport, Mississippi, and it was just like all this stuff, boom, right on top of me. So I kind of used my story too to completely squash all of the excuses, because I could have used all of those things piled against me as excuses or reasons why it wasn't a good time for me to start my business, especially considering that I only had 140 Facebook friends who I never talked to. I never used Facebook ever. I was that person who would make fun of people who posted on Facebook. That was me 3 years ago. And so I really just then said, you know what? I'm just going to do what I'm being taught. I'm going to be very coachable, teachable, and I'm going to take every moment and I'm just going to do it. I'm going to put action behind it. And if I fall flat on my face, oh well, I'm going to get up. I committed to being here in 1 year. So that's a commitment that I'm asking every one of you to make. Look yourself in the mirror and say, no matter what, I will be here in 1 year. I'm going to do these vital steps every day, and I'm going to take a look back in a year, and I'm going to see just how far I have come over the business. So that was what I decided to do. And I just set these tiny little baby goals. I'm a fly by the seat of my pants girl too. I'm not organized in any way. Once I do my screen share here in a minute, I might give some of you guys a heart attack with the amount of screenshots on my screen. It's a little embarrassing, okay? But that's me. I'm real, and I just want you guys to know that, I didn't even set goals. Whenever I started, I was like, that's stupid. I don't set goals. Like, that was my attitude. I was so negative. And then I was like, who needs personal development? What is that? I don't have time to read. That was the old Val. I now know and I understand how important setting these little goals are, hitting Success Club every month, all these little things, reading my personal development, doing my own workouts, drinking my Shakeology, and inviting people to my challenge groups. They're so important. So with that, I am going to kind of turn it over here, and I'm going to literally give you guys what it looks like to go into your back office, and I'm going to kind of just go step by step. And Julia, I see that you're on, so if I forget anything, call me out, girlfriend, because I'm just winging this. So now let me screen share. Okay, see all my screenshots over there? It's a hot mess. Okay, so you open up your tab, and then you're going to type in, your website is www.teambeachbody.com. This is how you go into your online office. Now you're going to hit sign in at the top. Mine's already logged in. You sign in. And I'm doing this too for you guys because honestly, this was like my very first obstacle and hurdle. I had no idea how to even get into my Coach online office for like a week. I'd hear people talking about it, but I didn't have a training group or anything. I didn't know what I was doing. So it took me forever. So then you go to Coach and Coach online office. And here you go. Like, this is what you come to. So first thing is first, you want to memorize your Coach ID. This is your best friend. This is what you will give to people if they are ordering a challenge pack from you or a product, and they're at the order screen, and they're going to want your name in there, and they're going to want your Coach ID in there, okay? Next, where it says start here, you can go up here, and this is really, so there's a CEO welcome. If you've missed that, watch that. How to get started. If you click on that, it takes you all through the getting started process. Now, I will tell you guys that our Coach Basics group that you're a part of right now, I have broken this down. So it's basically all of this information is into what we're teaching you. So that way you don't really have to rely on your back office for training. I've broken it down to the point that it's so much, in my opinion, a little bit more simplified. And you're not like, oh my gosh, this is totally information overload. I'm trying to break it down, the most important things for you. But if you have free time and you want to maneuver, there you go. And then here, your websites. So you guys, your website up here, again, you can either go to beachbody.com or teambeachbody.com. But so for someone, so say someone wants to go to your site and order something. They want to order their challenge pack. Number one, write this down. I'm going to tell you the first don't do. Don't post your Team Beachbody website on your social media and say, go look at my site and go buy something or buy a challenge pack or here's how to order. I've done that. I promise you it doesn't work. What it does do is people may click on it. They're going to go. They're not going to know what they're looking at. They're going to see a whole bunch of prices, a whole bunch of programs, a whole bunch of stuff that maybe they've heard negative things about, maybe positive things about. They're going to have no idea what they're even looking at, okay? Don't do that. Now, your little site that you will give out, all that it is Team Beachbody. Right there, teambeachbody.com up at the top, and then you're going to do the little backslash and then your name, your username. So whatever you signed up with. Mine is just my name, but whatever you signed up for your screen name to be, that's where it goes, right back there, okay? So back to your main office over here. Let's see over here. So I went through the getting started. Here's your websites. Now, best part here, business tools. So you go to sales and marketing, and then you click business tools. Now, if you want to sign someone up and to give them the link for a challenge pack, you're going to go to the link generator. This is the easiest thing ever, and Beachbody just updated this. So your step one, you're going to type in your Coach ID. And then your username. Again, mine is my name. And then say they're ordering a challenge pack. So you click on challenge pack. And down here, It's all listed, okay? So say they want the 21-day fix challenge pack. All that you guys have to do is copy this whole link and see where it says your ID right here. All you're gonna do is put your own little link in there. Actually, hold on, it should already go in. I didn't hit submit. So all you have to do is copy this whole link, and then you're gonna just paste it into a message or an email to whoever is ordering a challenge pack. Simple, easy, there you have it, okay? So that's how you maneuver that aspect of it. Next, let me go back. Now, in your sales and marketing, these are all like business tools that you can kind of go through on your free time if you have it. Here is the My Challenge Tracker. I love the tracking app. So this is the app that you can use for a challenge group. You can talk to your upline sponsor about this if you're kind of unfamiliar with it, because some of us do still use Facebook, but this is an app that you can download. Visit the coach portal. I'm not going to go through this right now because I'm going to keep it to the basics, but you can go in here, look through the video, see how you can run a challenge group off of Facebook and use the app. It's all free. You download it. It's really awesome. So that's something else that you guys can look at. Here's the mobile enrollment too, if you want to use your cell phone or, just go through. You guys can look through all of this information on your free time. But that is where you can find pretty much anything and everything that you need to know about our products. Next, we're going to move on to your, hold on, let me see. I'm going to mute. It's getting some background noises. I'm going to move on to your My Business. So next, I'm going to teach you how to set up your direct deposit. You guys, you're going to want to do this because if Beachbody sends you your commission checks in the mail, which is fine, but they do charge a small fee. I think it's like $2 or something to actually cut the check, and then it takes a couple weeks before it even gets to you. So set up your direct deposit. So you're going to go into My Business. Keeps doing that. What in the world? My EFT Management, all the way here at the bottom. And then this is where you're going to type in all of your bank account information. Easy, save changes, done. It will be automatically set into your bank account, okay? Let's see what else is on here. That is how you maneuver that. Now, you can go down here, and this is where you're going to see. So right now, Success Club qualifications. It says not qualified. Now, whenever this number right here hits 5 or above, and right here, this number hits 90 PV or above, that means, and you're on Home Direct. See how it says Total Personal Home Direct Order? That means that you will be qualified for Success Club. That means that you've sold 3 challenge packs for, you're helping 3 people with their challenge groups every single month. And if you click on this little plus arrow, it's going to tell you where those points come from. So this is something that took me forever to learn, so I like to show you guys your points from your new coaches with new PV. I have a new coach who signed up. That's 2 points for me. And then down here will be whenever you have new customers. The points will be listed here for you too, okay? And then right here, it's going to tell you where yours says. Now, as long as this is 90 within the month, then you're good. So my Shakeology doesn't ever ship until the 28th of the month. So this won't turn to yes until the 28th. So everyone's will be a little bit different. So I want to make sure that I point that out for you guys too. The leadership ladder is something that I want you guys to get into the habit of really learning. We'll go over that more in our group, but know that that's your little tab. I'm not going to take the time to explain it right now. I will in the group. It'll be one of our training days. But this is really a great benchmark for you guys to be able to see exactly how volume kind of comes into play and what it does and how you can start to earn money and parallel it with the growth of your business. And then here's your just little team volume and your personal volume. I really don't use these very much. But I do go down here and where it says my alerts. So this is where you're going to see. So right now, it goes weekly too, so it'll update every week. So right now, yours might say 1, 2, 0, I don't know. But your alerts is going to tell you whenever you have a new personally sponsored coach who signs up on your team. It's going to tell you whenever you have a certain number of coaches in your organization. Again, it changes based on the week. And now, so this, I'm going to break this down for your organization because this is a question that I get a lot. Now, if you are on, I'll show you here in just a second. I'll give you the visual. But you may be seeing coaches added to your organization, and you may be very confused. So here's your left leg, and here's your right leg. So here's you right up here, right? Here's your left leg, and here's your right leg. Now, say that you are on what we call a strong leg. So someone signed you up. So your coach signed you up on their strong leg is what we call it. As they add new people into their team, onto their strong leg, it's going to pop up in your organization. So they're not going to be anyone in your own personally sponsored category. You kind of can just ignore that number. However, knowing that that's actually a really good thing if that's happening to you, because it's building volume and it's creating a strong leg for you, which means that you're going to be able to cycle bonus a little bit more as you add new coaches and as you build a team on your opposite leg. So we will, again, all this will be talked about in training, but I'm just giving you guys a little visual of where you can find this. And then it tells you how many coaches you have projected to be inactive, whose rank has changed, and how many customers have signed up this week. All right? So we have all of that. Now, here I'm going to teach you guys how to go in, and I'm going to show you how to look at your graphical genealogy. Now, that is where you're going to see this crazy little like diagram, okay? So you go to My Business, My Downline, and Graphical Genealogy. Right now, yours is probably just looking like this with you at the top, but this is what you're going to expect. You're going to have people kind of on both legs. This is your left leg and your right leg. And I want you guys to just really start to get an understanding and get a feel for this. It's not anything you have to take a lot of time spending, but I do want you to know that this is really good because whenever you're ready to go Emerald, which is your first rank advancement, you're going to have someone on your left leg right here and on your right leg on this side, okay? And then it's just going to kind of go. Bye. I'll talk to you later. So it's just going to keep on expanding, and it kind of goes down, 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 and so on. But it's where all of your volume, so it's going to be left leg, right leg volume, all of that will be tracked. And you guys, it will be to where you're going to be able to, you'll start to understand it a little bit more. But something else that, let's see, your sponsorship drill down. This is something that I want you to get in the habit of starting to look at early on in your business. Right now, if you're a brand new coach and you've never signed anybody up, that you will have nobody in your sponsorship drill down. This is just going to be what it's going to look like. Now, as you start to sign up a few coaches, their names are going to be added here, okay? And say, you know, we'll use right now, for example, there is a sale going on, the Beachbody sale. So you could just hit send bulk email, right? And you can talk to them all about the Beachbody sale. Make sure, you know, you're getting everything while it's hot, whatever. And click here to compose an email. You can send a bulk email to anyone in your downline. It's pretty cool how all of this stuff works with all of our reports. Now, say you want to send an e-card. We have really cool e-cards in our back office. So click here to create an e-card. Look how cool these are. You know, so right now the 21-day fixed challenge pack is on sale. You could click on that. You could type in your information, bam, send it, and it goes straight out to your coaches. You can also do this in your customers list, okay? And how you find that is your My Business, My Customers, Customer Search. Same thing is going to apply, okay? And you're going to be able to find it in the same way. So you're going to hit Send eCard. Click to create an e-card. There you go. If that's something that you want to get in the habit of doing. I'm showing all of this because this is how I really started to build my business. I started to send out recipes every other week or every month. I would go in and I would really start to utilize this customer list because even the customers who sign up for a free Beachbody account with you, they're on your customer list. Now, let's move on and we'll talk about whenever you go Emerald. So the next step, first, you want to make sure that you're getting yourself to Success Club, which is 3 challenge packs a month. So before I go on to Emerald, I am actually going to show you how to tell to make sure that you're qualified for Success Club. Now, My Business, you go to My Qualifications and My Success Club Qualifications, okay? This is where you go, and it's going to tell you, so right now it's the month of June. again, I told you guys in the beginning where it was on that screen that it says not qualified because I don't have my points are not updated to 5 or above yet, and I don't have my Shakeology that has shipped yet. But once it does, this is going to say qualified, okay? So that's where you want to start to go. You need to make sure that you're on your 90 PV of Home Direct every month, and you're hitting Success Club 5 or higher every month, and that will say qualified. This is so important for so many reasons. Number one, you hit Success Club 5 or higher in your first 3 consecutive months as a coach, you get a free ticket to Summit. It's called our Success Starters program, okay? That's like a $300 value, and it's really cool, and your ticket will actually go for next year's Summit because our Summit is coming up next month, and actually, yeah, it's for everyone. So if you guys want to pay, grab your ticket, get to Summit. Oh my gosh, it's in Nashville. It's amazing, and I highly recommend that everybody makes the commitment to go to that. But your first 3 consecutive months, you will get that your Success Starter ticket, and you'll get that paid for. Next, it's proven that coaches who earn Success Club in their first 3 months as, starting your business coach, you make a lot more money along the way because you get into that routine and that consistency that once you really hit it for that 3 months, you want to keep going. You want to make sure that you keep moving forward. And I can actually find that statistic somewhere. And I'll use myself as an example, you guys. I've hit Success Club 5 every month, 35 months. It's how long I've been a coach. Success Club 10, 29 months. Because I then decided, okay, I'm going to start to help 5 people a month instead of just 3. So success really leaves clues, and the success comes from making sure that you are achieving the Success Club, even though right now, as a new coach, it sounds foreign to you. You might be thinking, what in the world is this? Why is it so important? I know that I thought that so many times, but I was coachable. I believed in those who had done it before me. I wanted to mimic their success, so I just did what I was being taught, and that's how I've gotten to the point that I am right now. Okay, so then I was talking about, there's all that. Oh, and then your Emerald. So whenever you rank advance, then you hit Success Club first, and then we work on rank advancing. So it's simple as you hitting Success Club, and then you recruit 2 coaches. Well, your 2 coaches don't necessarily have to be people who are ready to run and work the business. It could be a spouse, which is what I very highly suggest you do, is sign up a spouse or a loved one first. Just so that way they're at the top of your downline, and over time they're going to see a lot of success because you'll be able to control their business. But then the next one, maybe you run your challenge group this month. Our challenge group is starting on June 20th. You have a rock star challenger. They start to get results, and they're like, I think I want to become a coach, whether it be a working coach because they're getting results, or a discount coach because they want a discount on their Shakeology. Either way, that would make 2 coaches for you under you. That would bring you to Emerald. So now you're hitting Success Club, you're recruiting 2 coaches on your team, and then you're going to have what we call a lead program. So you're going to get leads from the company, right? So that means that people who go to Beachbody and they order a program or something off the infomercials or online, it goes into this little raffle system to where you are automatically signed a free Team Beachbody coach. So that they'll go into your customer list, and then you're going to have free leads. You get $14 for every person that becomes a lead. You can get leads. I mean, I've gotten up to 10 to 15 leads in a month before. Some of them have signed up to be coaches, just randomly assigned to me. Some of them have bought challenge packs and product. So that is really where a lot of income starts to generate, is once you hit that Emerald status, and then you'll do what we call cycle bonusing, which is going to be another lesson this week in our training group, where I'll show you guys a video of how to really break down that cycle bonus and how it really works. And that's just how the residual income starts to grow. So you can make a lot of money as a Beachbody coach. Not always going to be going to where you are just selling, you're selling your challenge packs and products. It's going to start to come from team volume that generates because you're just gradually moving yourself forward and going through these steps, okay? So let me see over here. What was next on my little list? Cycle bonus video library. That's what I wanted to show you. Next step, you have this awesome little feature called your video library. You go over here. We'll talk about Coach Breaking News next. But your video library is amazing. So you click on the English. I'm assuming all of you speak English. And this is where you can literally get a video that like talks about any of our programs, any of our products. You can go in here and their success stories with our products. Team Beachbody, this will tell you all about what coaching is all about. But the cool thing is, so say this month, you're talking about the 21-day fix because it's on sale. You have someone that is saying that they want some more information about this for our upcoming challenge group. All you have to do is go into your video library, click on share, and then copy link. And then you can just send this to their email or through Facebook or however you're communicating. You can send them a video. So much easier for someone to see what it's all about rather than us trying to fumble through the words and explain it through texting or typing. So you can just send them a cool video and then it'll explain to them exactly what the program is, what they're going to get with the program, and how it all works. Does that make sense? Take a drink of water. Okay. And then this is also a great place if you guys want to do like extra training on top of our training group. Again, if you want to take that time, if you want to make up extra free time. I know in the beginning I was like just wanting to, I was so hungry to learn stuff that I was just like going on YouTube and I was watching other coaches' success stories and all of that, and then I would come in my back office. Well, there's this training here where it's just videos of, here's our Emerald video that I will share with you guys how to earn Team Cycle bonuses. This is the video that we're going to be watching this week in our training group. I'm not going to pull it up right now. It's kind of going slow. But this is where you can really learn how to advance and rank, the coaching 5-step invitation process, connecting with your customers. These are all valuable videos, and they're very short in length. Most of them are just around a few minutes. So you can go in here and watch them and really start to get your wheels turning and understanding a little bit more about what it is that we do and how we can make this all work, okay? Next, we're going to go back here. And your Coach Breaking News, okay? This is something that I want you guys to get in the habit of doing and checking. Hold on a minute. I'm trying to move my I can see all like little thumbnails of you guys. There we go. Getting in the habit of checking in with this daily. As you check into your back office, going over here to the Coach Breaking News. This is so important because this is where they're going to be talking about, our summer sale. They put everything up in there. Our training tips. There's always some really cool training tips if you want to read through those. Our national wake-up call information every single Monday, you guys, national wake-up call at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, 10 a.m. Central, and I'm highly recommending that you get on live or you make sure that you listen to the playback as part of your personal development during the week, because I, for one, have never missed a national wake-up call in the 3 years I've been a coach. Now, I've not always made it on live. Most of them I have, but I always have a set schedule to where if I miss one, then I'm listening to the playback, at a time that I have set aside to make sure that I can make it work. So they're so important. It's just success stories of other coaches, and they're just so relatable because we all start in the exact same spot, and most of us are just sharing our stories, and that's how we've grown. So these are really great calls to be on. So yeah, make sure you're checking in with these Coach Monthly News right here, Coach Breaking News, and taking it all in, just clicking on it, not letting it overwhelm you, because that's what I hear a lot of. It's all about just really managing our time and figuring it all out. All right, do you guys have any questions while I'm still in my back office before I move on and just kind of switch gears to end it here in just a little bit? No? You can unmute yourself or type. All righty. Okay. So that was just kind of like an overview quickly of how to manage through your back office, and especially knowing how to send people that link whenever they want to sign up for a challenge pack. Okay, that's so crucial, and you want to make sure that you're following those invite processes. I've been sharing the last 2 days in our challenge group, and you have resources through the website. I actually posted all of that information before the group started. So, if you have any questions, all you guys ever have to do is truly ask. But, I really just want to take a time and just ask you this question and make sure you're really thinking about it. Why are you a coach? I know we've been talking about in our group, but I really want you guys to identify that and knowing, where do you see yourself in 3 months, in 6 months, in 9 months, in a year? Maybe some of you guys came in and you were that person who was like, I'm going to try this out and see if it works. Please understand that this business will not work in a month. This business does not work in 2 months. This business works in 6 months, in a year, in 2 years, in 3 years. This is a long-term success business, and it's beyond amazing. This is not a get-rich-quick. This is something that we genuinely are building relationships, and we are helping people grow into better people, living more fulfilled lives. And it's been an incredible journey for me, to say the least. I looked in my back office, and I was really kind of giving myself that humbled feeling over the last few days as I was looking back, because I can remember, first of all, the first time I ever logged into my back office, it just felt so overwhelming to me. I remember crying. The first 3 weeks, I was trying to watch every video and learn everything. So in those moments, I felt like, oh my gosh, I can't build this business in only an hour a day. I'm sitting here for like 5 hours and I'm getting nowhere and I'm not doing anything. That was whenever I realized it was the time management, because I was so excited about it and so nervous and overwhelmed and all of those feelings that kind of came into play, that I was like, no, it's not the business that's not going to work. It's me. I have to work on myself. I have to set times. I have to basically go back to that high school mentality when, we'd have a class, the bell would ring, we'd have to go to class. And when the bell would ring to leave class, we'd have to pack it all up and go, no matter what we were doing. It was on to the next. So that's really how I treat my business, with that time management aspect. It's always going to come down to why you're here, what the purpose is, what your goals are, and managing your time wisely. We all have those 24 hours in a day, and I know that it can feel crazy, overwhelming. I am there with you, but it comes down to, I promise you guys, that in 1 hour a day with managed time, and we can go over this as much as you need to. I can share my examples as much as you need. I will post calls as many as you need to really kind of let it sink in, and making sure that you're not using them as those aha moments. So you're going to hear a lot of people say, oh, my aha moment was when, this happened or that happened. And I really don't like the word aha moment. I like it whenever we take action. So your action moments. So I say that because aha moments are like, that's such a great idea. Oh, I really want to do that. Those are the aha moments. That could change my life. That could change my business. But the action moments are when you take that thought of that's a great idea and you put it into action in your own business. You actually do it. There's never going to be a time when you feel ready. There's never going to be a time when you're like, I've got this, I'm going to do it now. The times that you move forward are the times that you do it before you're ready, before there's ever a good time. Because come on, guys, we're all busy. There's never going to be a good time. What's the first thing that someone says to you whenever you're like, hey, how have you been? Oh my God, girl, I have been so busy. Like, that is what I get all the time. Stop saying busy, okay? We all can be busy. Start saying, I'm going to prioritize my time. I'm going to realign what's so important to me, why I want this business to work, what I'm going to do to make it work. I'm going to do my 3 vital behaviors every single day. I'm going to make sure I'm connected to a program, going to drink my Shakeology. I'm going to be inviting people every day, those 3 to 5 people. I'm going to connect. I'm going to send a quick message, ask how their kids are. I'm going to compliment a picture on their Facebook, and I'm going to be doing my personal development, because right now some of you might be thinking that you don't need that. That's something that you can skip over. You will never grow to the person you want to become until you learn how to grow into that person. I promise you, personal development has been the game changer in my life and in my business. But my first 3 months, I just kind of shoot it to the side because I didn't think that I needed it. but I do. I didn't know how to do anything that I do now until I read it and I learned it and I implemented it. So just reading 10 minutes a day or reading 10 pages of a book or listening to a podcast, and a lot of times it's even the calls in these groups that I'm giving you. You can use those as your personal development. Anything that's going to help you get your mind in the right place and move yourself forward and make you excited to do this business, okay? Always finding that passion that comes with it. But, excuse me. But really our focus in this group is just going to be breaking it down, simplifying all that back office stuff. And our goal is helping 3 people. And it comes by the first person, then the second person, then the third. Don't think about, all the crazy overwhelm that could be coming with it. Think about how excited you were when you started a challenge group, or how excited you are now that you're coaching, and how you can just share that and you can paint that vision for other people. Consistency in your posts on social media, you've got to make sure that you are posting on social media. It's your business. You kind of take that mindset and you switch it and you're like, okay, I remember I said that I only had 140 Facebook friends whenever I started. And then I would be the girl who would sit there and make fun of the people who did post on Facebook. So I am promising you guys that was my biggest obstacle, was to be able to start posting stuff on Facebook. Because I didn't want to be annoying. I didn't want to be salesy. I didn't want people to unfriend me. I didn't want people to think about, oh, here's just another Beachbody coach. Like, that's all that I started thinking. But something that flipped my mindset, again, was that first call. And I'm going to say the same thing to you. Why not you? The only thing you have to do is get out of your own head. You have to do something new, and you have to prove those people wrong. So for me, it was thinking in my head, well, what if someone's thinking this? Then I was like, well, I'm going to do it, because I'm going to prove them wrong. And I'm going to show them that the unconventional life is awesome. I'm going to show them that I can do this, and I'm not going to give up this time. I'm going to prove them wrong. And I can't pay my bills with other people's opinions. I saw the potential of what I could start to earn by helping people and growing and moving forward. And that is just what I'm going to teach you guys. I'm going to share my story. I'm going to share my life. Other coaches in this group who are helping lead, we're going to do the same thing with you guys. So I hope that this is inspiring to you. I hope that you are excited for your journey. I hope that you've all done your little launch post, and making sure my big tip for you guys, you cannot just do like one challenge group invite post and think that that's enough. You need to do every 5 posts should be talking about your upcoming challenge group, talking about your success that you've had with your programs, talking about what you're doing, every 5. The rest in between there, you should just be sharing your life. You should just be talking about, your kids, whatever I say pick 5 areas. Mine is my family, my friends, my finances, my fitness, and my faith. Those are like my 5 areas that you'll see me posting. I'm not going to be posting about politics. I'm not going to be posting about controversial stuff. I'm not going to be negative. So you're always going to see, you want people to want to come to your page to feel enlightened and uplifting and real. Think of your social media site as basically your own reality show. Your life is your reality. So that's what you want to show people. You don't want to all of a sudden, you started the 21-day fix and now you're a fitness expert. Not necessarily, just because you're doing the program doesn't mean you have to automatically only talk about food, only talk about working out, only talking about drinking water. Talk about you, talk about all the triumphs, all the struggles, all about your life. And I promise you, that's when relationships are going to start to build, because people are going to be able to relate to you, and they're going to see the potential that they have in themselves because you believe in someone else. Sound good? You excited? Yay! I'm excited too. I love the energy in this group already, and I cannot wait to see, what happens over this month. Any questions, post in the group. Google is your best friend, your back office, FAQs, all that kind of stuff, okay? And then if you need anything, ask. I'm here, all right? So I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.